Welcome. And right now I'm flying over Long Island. Welcome back to Daddyson Gaming, and today we're going to be taking a flight in this little plane here. And come join us. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment and ring the notification bell. Okay, here we go. This is the cockpit of the plane. Undo the seatbelt here. Hop into the plane. And we're here at the Republic Airport in Long Island, New York. I'll give you guys a little tour of the plane. So you have the back passengers, and then you have the front passengers. You have a skylight, and you have some of the controls here. You know, dual controls. You got the fuel tank down here. Put it in the middle. Well, let's get set up here. Hook it up. Get these jacks in here. On. Contact. I was like, I'm late. He's like, oh, that's his time. Huh? I'm saying to myself, oh, yeah. I'm late. And you're like, well, that's his time.
Hi, my name is Samuel. I'm a flight instructor at Long Island Aviators. Welcome to Farmingdale Airport, and hopefully you enjoy the plane ride.
What are we going to do today? What are you going to teach me today?
Okay, so today we're going to go over slow flight, power on and power off stalls.
Oh, I'm still going to do a stall?
Yeah.
That's scary.
That's okay. You're with me, don't worry. Alright. Okay. And yeah, and we'll do some radio communication as well. So we have brakes, test and set.
Yeah, we do
circuit
that.
Breakers are all popped in. None of them are popped out. All the breakers. Cool. Electrical equipment is off. Good. Avionics master switch is off. The white switch right there. Good.
Fuel both is on.
Yep. And both. And the
fuel shut off valve
is on. Pushed in. Yep. Avionics circuit breakers are all the way in as well. Good. Perfect. Cool.
Oh, you got stuck with that? Huh?
Yeah. Cool. Now let's go ahead and throttle to 1/4. So you got that one. Right. That and fingernail width, right? It's 1/4 an inch. Make sure idle cut off all the way out.
Oh, you told me to throttle, take it out?
No, I said put it in 1/4 an inch.
Oh, 1/4. I thought only 1/4 out.
No. Yep. Propeller is clear. You can just open the window now. Clear.
Clear! We're just saying clear. Turn on the beacon light on. Turn on the fuel pump. All the way.
We're looking for a small little rise.
Little pressure.
Yeah, just like that. You see the rise. Right now, let's take this out. So push, pull out, and now turn off the fuel pump. There you go.
These are the keys to the vehicle, to the aircraft. Excuse me. This is the part. It's in there.
So now when you spin, you're going to crank and you're going to push it in after it spins about 2 times. Okay?
Push it in, right? Push it in?
Yes.
Right now?
Not net. You're going to let it spin. Go ahead. Put it on the starter position. Hold it in the start position.
Alright peeps, so here we're just going through a checklist, making sure avionics, altitude, frequencies is all checked. My instructor there has a master sheet. He's getting numbers to clock in. He's dialing in the altitude. Make sure everything is in alignment. We're dialing in the altitude where we're at. We got the compass set up accordingly with the with 2 compass to double check. Making sure we got vacuum. We're going to be doing a test of some of the systems on board to make sure they function. These aircrafts always have dual systems for safety precautions. So that's something that I was impressed is the word. Okay, so I'm dialing in the frequencies to communicate. See what we're doing next here. We're giving some throttle. Here we go. Here we go. We're moving. We're using those the left and the right feet to control the aircraft. Pushing the bottom part of it to steer. The top part of the brakes. Making it across. We're going to be coming out to the runway. It's all about the feet here. You can see the yoke moving around, but it's doing nothing right now. Not until we get up. And what we're practicing today is slow airspeed, which is a very important skill to have and to know how to put the plane into slow speed. We're making our way here. He's telling me here that that line down the middle should be going down my right leg, and it's very difficult to keep the plane in the middle as a beginner. I guess after you get practice, it's no difference in driving the vehicle. Okay, here we go. We're getting ready on the runway. He's saying yeah, everything's good. Press the buttons. He's telling me give it throttle. Here we go. Trying to keep that centered. My son Milton's at school, so he is not able to join me today, but I'm sure we're gonna have some fun out and do a little flying and get some more practice under the wing. We're going, hit 50, we're gonna pull up. All right, we're airborne, in the air. We're flying, we're picking up some speed. We're not going too fast up because we don't want to get into a stall situation. We're doing 50 and we're trying to obtain 2,000 feet above ground here. We're headed over to the Northport stacks. There's an area there that's called the training zone, or the training area, and that's where we do most of the maneuvers. I don't think we are able to see anything yet of the stacks, but we're going to be coming up on them soon. As you can see, I'm going about 80 miles, 80 knots, a little bit less than 80 knots. The needle's there. My altitude is about, is that like 1,200 feet. Plane is leveled. You can see the gauges there. There's no onboard service on this flight. And part of the landing and takeoff sequence that you know, when you hop on the plane, you travel someplace, tell you to keep your seat upright and the seatbelt on. You know, I realize that's on every aircraft. Every time you land and you take off, you go through that procedure. So you, like, you know, airlines announce it to their passengers, upright seats, all that stuff, because it's part of the landing checklist and taking off checklist. I think, oh, here we're back and we're on approach here, landing approach. We're in slow speeds. We got the flaps all the way at 30 degrees. And we're coming in. I'm pretty cool holding it with one hand. My instructor's got 2 hands on it. All right. Oh no, look. Okay, so we are going. Am I corrected? We are going. We're going to the training area. This is over there by Huntington Bay, the Northport Harbor. And he's telling me what we got to do before we go into a slow speed, and we got to check the left and right, make sure there's no aircrafts by us. And we're banking about 30 degrees, you know, the most we want to do. Also too, one big thing is that I learned that the yoke at slow speeds doesn't give you that much response, so you want to use your feet in order to make that plane turn left and right. You know, I have to maintain 60 knots, whether is pushing in the yoke to give me more speed or pulling on the yoke to prevent me from going any faster. And also I can also adjust the trim on the plane in order to help me out and keep it more level, a level elevation too. So remember, with an aircraft, from what I've learned so far, you have to be cognitive of the speed and the elevation and your surroundings every minute, because planes are traveling not at 60 miles an hour, not 100 miles an hour. You know, most planes, the big airliners, they're traveling a lot faster speeds. You know, we're like the slow vehicle or the slow aircraft up in the air. So we're maintaining 60 for maneuverability. He's telling me right there, look, the yoke doesn't work. So this is not going to help us. So that's why he was moving it around. At slow speeds, you don't get that much movement. So you have to rely on your on the tail of the plane to do the subtle adjustments to move around. So yeah, we have to use the rudder in order for it to assist us. Because the ailerons, they don't do too much at slow speeds, you know, and you know, use the flaps to give you drag. We got 30 degrees flap to give us the most amount of drags, but the rudder was helping us do left and right at this speed. Yeah, so right now we're definitely in the Huntington area by the water, by the stacks in Northport, and we're just making turns and practicing. And the instructor's asking me questions if I remember how to do this from last time. What I'm doing there, I'm adjusting the engine speed by pushing or pulling that silver lever next to that red lever on the right. As you can see, my speed there is above 80 now. Now we're flying back, I believe. Altitude almost 2,000. I mean, he's gonna take the controls and he's gonna do that stall thing he was talking about in the beginning, which was a little crazy. I don't know if we got it recorded, but you know, he creates the aircraft to try and go into a stall situation and picks it right up. The aircraft tends to always want to pull to the left because of the rotational force inside of the propeller, and the engine, and the way it's spinning. So it's always trying to go to the left. That's the stall. That's stall right there. You saw that, guys? He stalled it. Let me do it. Let me show you again. Here we go. We're gonna enter a stall again. Stall. Plane's ditching right there. He picked it back up. Yeah, I'm sitting on that one, just observing. A little bit scary. Now there's two different types of stall, which I can't remember at this point, but there's two different scenarios for the stall that can occur. You know, a stall is also too when the airplane is no longer at an angle where it can use air to create a lift. It enters the rules of thermodynamics. The speed over the top of the wing is passing faster than the bottom, so it creates a pressure where the bottom pushes on the wings, and you're able to get that lift. Next time, hopefully, I can plug into the headset so you can hear my instructor go over all the detail. Mr. Samuel there. Oh, here we go again. Oh no. Alright. He likes to do these stall situations from what I saw. Sun is hitting us good. Oh yeah, look at that. All that vitamin D. There you go, stall. There's the stacks. You see the stacks, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and the call sign for this aircraft is called November 526 Echo Romeo. Alright. We're banking here in the turn. Alright guys, that's it for this flight. The dashboard is so close to the Microsoft simulator aircraft. Alright, I think here we're heading back now. You know, aircraft, not like a vehicle that you make a sharp turn, you hold that steering wheel. You want to feather all the controls on the aircraft, because slight movements create large movements. He's quizzing me there what to do next. Now this flight was like all together was like an hour and a half. When you're up there with your instructor, you have to be absorbing everything he tells you. You know, everything's like a puzzle. Different, you know, when you learn something, you add it to something else, and everything comes together. Knowing your surroundings on the land and everything. Now shifting gears to the Microsoft simulator. I'm going to demonstrate my somewhat skills in landing this aircraft, a light aircraft. So here we go. So you know, we're running a RTX 3080 video card. So these graphics are on that type of video card. What I'm going to do is going to show you guys airplanes cockpit, how it resembles. Let's go here. Here. Let's see which is. Hopefully we land here. Let me show you. Let's see what happens here. So right now, our flaps are a little bit. The trim is almost 0. I mean, I can bring the plane all the way down. Because of the training of somewhat the training I've had, I can. That's the rudder moving the plane around. But we're moving pretty fast, so we use the ailerons to do some maneuverability. We're looking for that landing area. I'm gonna add all the flaps. It's got 30. Reduce some power. Bring it down. Let this baby glide in. And there we go. There we go. I got a score of 685, 368. Now, guys, you can rest assured if Armageddon happens, I can do a pretty good job of landing. So I landed almost precise on there. Ground travel wasn't that much. Smooth landing, pretty good. Well, we'll just keep on practicing. All right, thank you again for joining me. This is Milton signing off, Daddy's Son Gaming. Take care. See you next time.
Game over.
Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like button.
Turn on the notification bell. Comment below your video request.
Thank you for watching our video.